Sometimes 100 times its crop. Sometimes 60 times. Sometimes 30 times. How good is the soil? My daughter did a little scientific experiment last year. She took some pots, put in some soil. All three of them were good soil, specially designed for pots. She planted in some seeds. What changed was the water. In the first pot, where she planted the seeds, she poured fresh water. The seeds took root. They grew healthy. They flowered nice. They acted exactly the way they were supposed to. In the second plant, she put in fruit water. And with the extra nutrients and the extra energy, the plant just exploded as far as growth and really became quite a healthy plant and just took off completely. In the third plant, she put in salt water. I don't know why, I haven't figured it out yet, but for some reason, the plant didn't grow. So the question is, what are we putting into our soil? We know that we are the soil. This is one thing that Jesus teaches through this. Some people are open to the gospel. Some people will go out in a blaze of glory. Some people could care less. But we are the soil. So the question is, what do we put in our soil? Well, first thing we do, something like going to church, being in the company of other Christians. Hebrews chapter 10, verse 25 tells us not to forgo being among the company of the saints. Don't forget to go to the gatherings. There's lots of people who don't go. And if you go, you're adding to your soil. Some other things we can do? Well, let's see. We give to the church. We're out there praying. We're studying the Bible. These are things that make the soil strong. This is our fresh water. Yes, it's only fresh water. You want the energized water? I'll tell you what you do. You go on a mission trip. You go feed the homeless. You go take something to someone who didn't have it. You just give completely of yourself. These are the things that will make you really rich soil that will allow you to produce lots of fruit. The only downside is we can forego all this, skip going to church, skip studying our Bible, skip all these other nice little things available to us. And in some ways, it's like adding salt water. We started off as good soil. We just sort of ceased to grow. These are things to think about. Because we are called to grow. We are called to make ourselves good soil and make ourselves as healthy soil as possible with how we live our lives living for God. I'm Brian, and together we are in His service.